There we go. I'm live, and I was just live with Lydia, who's over here. She's typing away. Say something, Lydia. Say hi, Lydia. Hello, Lydia. Say something. You are live. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Sorry.
Louis, you're always trying to steal the show, Louis.
Sorry, I had you on my ear. Sorry. Go ahead. Tell everybody how I.
I'm contacting the winner now.
Yes. Thank you. I just.
The video so that she knows that she won and she can send me her address.
Wait a minute. I won. I was just telling everybody here that I won a sleeping bag from Lydia, and now she's contradicting you're contradicting what you said earlier. Right at the beginning, she said I won, and then she changed her mind. So I'm just going to put you in a corner over here, Lydia. There, just going to put you there in the corner. I don't see any comments. I don't know if there's any comments. I don't see nothing. Anyway, bummer. I was so happy. I was going to tell everybody that I won a sleeping bag. Even though I don't need a sleeping bag, but what are you going to do? And it's summer too, so why why have a sleeping bag when it's... But it would have been a nice sleeping bag, though. It was really nice, right, Lydia?
Oh, it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Very nice.
Very nice sleeping.
My sleeping bag is really bad.
And you give it...
I gotta get rid of that.
And you give a perfectly good sleeping bag away. You know, go figure, you know. But I've done the same thing.
They got really good products on that website. Their website has a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
This company, yeah.
I'll have to check them out. I don't need a sleeping bag. I have a sleeping bag in the back of my van on that new on that new shelf that I made. And I used to use that sleeping bag in the winter before I got my Webasto installed. I used to sleep in the sleeping bag, and then I would put this. I still have it. What do you call it? Fleece blanket, the 90-inch by 90-inch from Walmart sleeping blanket, folded inside the sleeping bag. So then I would go in there, have half of the blanket, the fleece blanket underneath me, the other half on top of me, and then the sleeping bag the same way, and then a comforter over me, and I didn't need the heat on the whole night. And I slept in minus 36 degree weather, and I was perfectly warm in there. Of course, whenever I had to get out from underneath the covers and all that, then it would be cold for a few minutes until I turned my body heater on. So I don't need a sleeping bag. I got to do something with the sleeping bag that I have. Let me see here. Oh, thank you. Traveling Texas lady. Love your videos, especially your bread and pasta making. Thank you very much. The bread comes out very nice. The last one that I did, and not so much. Mainly because I think I used too much of the whole wheat flour. I didn't have the all-purpose anymore. I ran out. I used all I had, and then I think it didn't come out nice because of that. So. But that's what happened. Thank you, Dan. The bread most of the time comes out nice. Somebody asked me for recipes. I don't have a recipe. I just eyeball everything. When I first started with the mother, I started measuring everything, and then I stepped away from that, just eyeballing it. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm just eyeballing. I take most of it out from the jar, right? Because the mother grows, as everybody knows, mothers grow. And then I take most of the mother out, and then I replace it with flour. And I do all that by eye. And then I add some water, and I mix. And it's not too wet. It's not too non-wet. It's just perfect. It's right consistency. And then the mother that I take out, I either throw it away because I don't need it, or if I'm making bread the next day, I just mix it with water. I dissolve the whole thing in water. I put a little salt in there when I remember to add the salt. Sometimes I add pepper and garlic, which is very good. And then I add the flour, a little bit of whole wheat, a little bit of oat, most of the all-purpose flour, all organic. Mix the whole thing until it's nice, and then let it rest for about 30 minutes. And then I knead it some more, you know. And then I'll leave it overnight, and the next day I bake it. Let me see the comments here. So I got some comments. What does it say? A friend in Ireland says hi. Keep up the great videos. The Dublin Kitchen. Hi, Dublin Kitchen. Nice seeing you. Dan doesn't have a recipe either. It's a long process. It's all by eye, you know. It's all by feel and eye. And the bread comes out good, except for my last one. It was not the greatest thing, but I already explained why. Have you replaced the tires on your van? I have not. I am wearing these tires out to the max, and then once they're worn out, then I intend on buying all-terrain tires, really nice, beefy all-terrain tires. But right now, I'm going to wear the heck out of these tires. Ross Newman says, hi. Hi, Ross. How have I been? I've been good. It's hot today. I'm over here by Qdoba. I was doing a live video with Lydia, and as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to have lunch/dinner, and I'm going to do some editing and uploading. And I'm going to stay in there for a while because it's almost 90-something today, and it's a little bit warm in here. It's not bad, but I'm in here sometimes, and it's 90+ degrees. And with my vents going, it's fine. I'm content. But today, I just want to have a little bit of cool air. So what other comments do we have here?
Louis, are we still FaceTiming?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I got Martha says hi. Say hi to the newcomers here.
I don't see anybody.
You know, well, but they see you. They see you, Lydia. I'm live.
I gotta take a picture for the thumbnail, so turn the camera so nobody sees me over here working.
Okay, fine. Do your thing. Don't skip on tires, Dan says. I paid $400 for a set, and they lasted 2 months. No, I'm not going to skip on tires. Usually I buy good tires. I've always bought good tires for my car. And when I buy new tires, I want to buy all-terrain, something that will have the warranty, or it says that it lasts for 70,000 plus miles. So my tires that I currently have are the original tires, and they have about 62,000 miles.
Hot out here.
My brakes are still original, and they're in perfectly good condition. And so I do baby my van, but the tires, you know, when you put a lot of miles on the tires, it's just a normal wear and tear. What's up, Gatekeeper? Why all-terrain tires? Dave JN13 asks, am I heading west soon? Well, I always wanted to get all-terrain tires as soon as my tires, these tires were done with. So that's why I wanted to get those. It's not much more money than the regular tires, and I want to get that. If I'm caught up in a snowstorm, all-terrains are much better than the ones I have, or the ones that came with the van. And then if I go out west, or if I go somewhere, then having those tires, even at work, those tires are much better. If I go on a job site and it's all dirt, then it's much better. You back? Well, you're interrupting my live event here.
He said that you were stealing the show. Why would you steal my mom's show?
I'm not stealing the show.
Louis, I can sue
This is my show.
This is your show.
I'm going to put you in a corner again, Lydia.
Okay, put me in the corner, Louis, because
All right.
it's hot out there. I gotta come inside.
All right. I have questions here.
It's muggy. It's raining today.
90,000. Do you have 90,000 miles on your tires too, Dan, or just
Christian,
just on the
can you bring me
brakes?
The tripod that's on the desk. I close this door. Just bring it inside.
All right. So we're at 10 minutes, 10, almost 11 minutes. So a couple more minutes and 90,000 miles on the tires. Wow. Oops.
Louis,
Yes.
if Cassiana doesn't answer,
Yes.
and the other girl, Fearless Freedom, doesn't answer, I guess you're going to have to get the sleeping bag.
Yes, I am the winner.
You get the third place, Louis.
Oh, cool. I'm the winner.
And then you can do the giveaway on your channel again.
And then I'm gonna do a giveaway on my channel for that sleeping bag. So, all right, I'm gonna put you in a corner later because this is my turn. You had your turn. You did your thing. Now I do my thing.
Well, Louis, somebody go change my clothes.
Okay. Well, you don't want to do that on the phone live, do you?
No, Louis.
Okay, everybody. Hold on.
But I'm listening to you from over here.
Okay, I'll block everybody. Nobody can see. That's pretty good. 80,000 miles on the tires. That's that's pretty good. Your tires were probably better than mine, or I don't know what you did. I mean, my tires, I baby them and I rotate them every 5,000 miles. So I don't know why they're like that. Maybe just cheaper tires. So it is what it is. But everybody, I'm starving. I only had breakfast this morning, and I'm starving. So I'm smelling Qdoba. I'm gonna have a nice big plate of Qdoba, maybe even a brownie. Shh! Don't tell Lydia I'm gonna have a brownie. You didn't hear that, Lydia.
No.
And
Talk to me about food. I'm gonna die.
so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, a question here. Ian and Teresa, do you get claustrophobic without any windows in the back? I do have windows in the back. I have side windows and I have back windows. I do have the divider in the back, but I have a door that I can open and I can move my reflectix, my thing that I just made recently, and I can see out the back. And I have windows on the side. All I have to do is move the insulation that I have there, and
I have to put the information for the sleeping bag.
and I can see out the side window. So I don't have to do that. I don't feel claustrophobic whatsoever. But whenever I need to see out, I can see out very easily. All right, everybody. Going on 14 minutes. All right, how many watts is my solar? I have a 325 watt solar panel, and I have 250 amps of battery power. Things are going to change soon. I'm not going to say what yet, but I'm going to do some upgrades soon. But I can't say anything. It's all hush hush, mush mush. So I'm gonna have Qdoba. Everybody, you have a wonderful Saturday. Lydia is dying to say goodbye. Never mind my phone. This is what happens when you film with your phone, and it fell on its glass a couple times. But this is the protective glass. So I have a new one that I bought months ago, and I still haven't replaced it. So I have to do that. So everybody, have a wonderful Saturday. You want to say something?
Bye, everybody.
Okay, that's enough. Enough camera time, Lydia. And everybody, I'll see you next time. Take care. I'm going to press the finish button.